ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula is expected to lead the Tshwane People's March today. It's aimed at highlighting the deficiencies within the City Council due to poor administration and lack of service delivery. Manqoba Mchunu is there following the story and joins us now with the very latest. It seems a bit quiet there. Good morning, firstly, Manqoba. It seems a bit quiet for now. What is exactly happening?
Well, indeed, Fundo, we are seeing members of the ANC starting to trickle here at this particular venue where they will be gathering, of course, ahead of that march to Tshwane House this morning. It is a march by the ANC over what they say is maladministration and mismanagement of the city by the DA-led coalition. Of course, it's under the theme Buya Tshwane, which, of course, the Secretary General of the ANC says is what they are hoping to convince the electorate here in Tshwane to give the ANC a chance to fix some of these issues here in the capital city. But, of course, we are told that this march is going to start anytime soon. It was meant to start at 10 o'clock this morning, but it has been delayed. As you can see, some of the members here are still arriving here at this particular venue. We haven't seen the Secretary General yet here on this particular venue, but we're told that he's also on his way to lead this particular march. But just to get a bigger sense of perhaps what this is all about, I'm joined now by the spokesperson, the national spokesperson of the ANC, Manqoba. Thank you very much, Mahlengu, for your time. Of course, this march comes just days before the EFF also holds its national shutdown, and there are concerns, of course, as far as that is concerned, with violence and intimidation. Is this going to be a peaceful march, and is this a response to that march by the EFF?
ANC marches are peaceful. The ones that are sanctioned by the ANC lawfully and illegally, they are peaceful. So it's going to be a peaceful march. We can at least give you that guarantee. Secondly, this has nothing to do with the EFF protest. It's not a shutdown. It's an EFF protest. It has nothing to do with it. We take decisions based on our resolutions. We're setting the pace. We're the governing party in the country. We're setting the pace. And we are coming to shine the spotlight on the challenges of service delivery and serious governance failures in the city of Tshwane, which have been flagged by the Auditor General, been flagged by the Moody's credit rating agency, and we're simply just repeating what's already in the public domain.
But one will ask, why now, given that you as the ANC were also in power here in Tshwane, and in fact one of the reasons why you lost Tshwane was because of service delivery issues?
Well, if the ANC underperformed in Tshwane, today the free Wi-Fi access service that we issued should not have been scrapped because it was working, especially for poorest households and families and learners and students in universities and schools. The indigent policy scrapped by the DA-led administration. And remember, Manqoba, we've been out of power here for 7 years. Surely 7 years is enough for any leading party to make the necessary changes. We're more concerned about the conditions of the poor and the poorest in the city.
But shouldn't you take some blame as the ANC for some of the issues here in the city?
Yeah, it will have to be issue by issue basis, because the AG has said that the two ANC administrations, three ANC administrations in the city complied fully with the requirements from the Auditor General in terms of good governance. Obviously, there will always be a debate about this aspect of service delivery or that aspect of service delivery. But we're confident that the people of Tshwane know now the promises that were made to them, whether those have been fulfilled 7 years later.
And in terms of what's happening now, we know, of course, that there's been political instability here in the city. And in fact, as we speak now, we understand that today the City Council will be electing a new mayor here in Tshwane. As the ANC, are you going to be fielding any candidate to that?
Well, that matter is being attended to by our public deployees in the space, and that conversation is taking place, and they are in conversation with our Secretary General. We will react when we need to react during the course of the day.
And what's your message then to the electorate here in Tshwane? What is it that you're saying you're going to do differently as the ANC?
We want to win the election in Tshwane come 2024. That's our focus. We know that the people of Tshwane knows what has happened under the leadership of various mayors, Mayor Mangaliso Mkhatshwa, Mayor Gwen Ramokgopa, Mayor Khosienzo Ramokgopa, that this city was being led properly. And it's not us who are saying that. It's independent assurance providers, as I just referred to the AG audit findings, the most recent ones, where this is the only metropolitan municipality that has been red flagged in that manner in all of the metropolitan municipalities in the country. And so if we come back, should our people vote us back into office, we are going to reconnect with our communities. We're going to go and talk about our weaknesses where we've made mistakes. We're going to reconnect with our communities, but we're also going to highlight successes in the city. And that is what we're wanting to do, wanting to come back into government like any governing party wants to be in government. But we're going to do it not by a back door. We're going to do it on the basis of the popular support by our communities here, civil society organizations, the churches, Mahosi, and so on and so on, the young people in this, the women, and so on. We want to come back. We're going to reclaim Tshwane, but we're going to do it on the basis of our history of performance in the city before the DA-led administration came on stream.
Okay, thank you very much for speaking to us. So that's Mahlengi Bengu Mutsiri. Just giving us a sense of what this march is all about. Of course, the ANC is saying that they are hoping to convince the people of Tshwane to give them a chance. And of course, this following what they say is mismanagement of the city by the DA.
All right, Manqoba, thank you very much for that update. That's our reporter, Manqoba Mchunu, who will be monitoring the march today in Tshwane.